Okay, it's time for a new pickups video, and as you can see, it's a PS4 game, and it's actually a double pack. It's of the game Another World and the game Flashback. Now, I do have a little bit of brief history with both games, in that I played them back many years ago. Another World, I played on a friend of mine who had it on his PC. I can't remember if I was any good at the game or not, so I can't really tell you about that. And then the second game is Flashback. I've played this on the Super Nintendo, and I still have the original Flashback cartridge for the Super Nintendo here, as you can see here, distributed by Sony Interactive there. So I've still got the cartridge, I'm not getting rid of this. So I've sourced my local CEX for £5, so I say it's $2.50 for both games. For PS4, so hopefully I'm hoping it works. It's compatible on the PS5. Anyway, I still got my PS4, so I think that's not a bad price. They did have other copies of this, but they didn't have the actual slip cover with it. But this one did, so I'm glad I picked it up. And I think these are remastered. You're supposed to get the 2 games in it, a digital soundtrack, which I don't know if it's on there because obviously it's second hand, and you get 4 postcards, which I do know is actually in there. And then it says rediscover the adventure game masterpieces of I don't know what it says there, of the 90s. Yeah, so that's when I first played it back in the 90s. So it just shows you how old I am. So we'll take that sticker off because it's not needed anymore. I do wish I'd make it a lot easier to peel these things off, because half the time I'm frightened of tearing the actual cover or the artwork. And sometimes you do have the bit of the sticky residue which is on there, so I'll get off later. We can take this one off. I'll get it off later on. It's a bit of a pain. And as you can see, you've got the slip cover there. You've got the game in it, and you've got the 4 postcards. So it's one of Flashback, as you can see here, one of Another World, another one of Conrad B. Hart, and then another one of Lester K. Karkin. So yeah, 2 different characters. I always thought they were the same character, but I don't know why I would think that. And then you've got the actual warranty in there, which we'll move there. You've got the actual disc, which I cleaned because it was a little bit smudgy, but luckily no scratches or cracks. So you got that there. So you got both games on both games on the actual Blu-ray game disc. Let me remove this. And then as you can see, you've got the artwork from both games in the background. It's not reversible, but it's just in cover artwork, so that's kind of cool there. So yeah, really great. I think that's a fantastic price that they've got it out there at $4.99. We'll put it back in there. We're gonna for PS4. I actually do have a Flashback digital one for the Nintendo Switch, but I got it for £1. I think it's £1.79. And the only thing it is of that is obviously that I can't stream it if I wanted to do a playthrough of it, because obviously when I stream from the PS4 or PS5, I do it directly from the console, and I don't have a an Elgato card, so I can't do that. So yeah, managed to get all that off, completely out of pain. And I might give it a little bit of a clean because there's some sticky residue in there, but obviously try not to damage the actual artwork. So yeah, that's my unboxing of the PS4 game Another World and Flashback. I might try and do a playthrough of this game at some point, of both games, should I say. So stay tuned for that if I ever decide to do it, or I might just play it in my own time. So yeah, really happy with the bar and the price of the game. Plus you get the 4 postcards, and work it out, it's basically $2.50 per game, even though it's obviously in total is £5. So I think that's a pretty fair price for me, and plus the bonus of having a slip cover in it, which I don't get very often on my video games that I get. Anyway, I hope people found this video informative, and please share with your friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a like, that'll help people find my YouTube channel and content on the YouTube. So because of the YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so people people have access to seeing my channel on the YouTube recommended page, so that will help. So please give this video a thumbs up. If you already haven't, please consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see stuff like this or other stuff that's available on my channel. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that will be available to your taste, so please feel free to consider subscribing. And just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.